Hello, welcome to our channel, Movie Time. If you like to watch movies full of action, adventure and cinematic effects, then you are at right place. Our today's movie is Warcraft. At the start of the movie, we see some creatures. Orcs looked like humans, but they were more powerful as compared to humans. There we see an orc named Durotan. Through Durotan, we acknowledge that a tribe of orcs is being destroyed through magic. Many people got killed because of this magic. They will have to shift to another place for the sake of their tribe. Then we see Durotan's wife, who was pregnant. They were worried for their son's future by seeing the situation. Then all orcs are gathered at the place, and there we see their leader named Gul'dan. He had magical powers. Taking advantage of it, he took services from orcs. Then we see a girl who was half human and half orc. Gul'dan had made her prisoner because she didn't want to join him in wrongdoings. This means that she was a good orc. Except for this, Gul'dan had kept more people there. Garona asks Gul'dan to set them free. Here we get to know that Gul'dan is going to sacrifice the people he had imprisoned. Because film magic needs a lot of sacrifices, Gul'dan sacrifices everyone's soul in front of film magic. In return, film magic opens a huge portal, so that orcs can go to another world. By using this portal, Gul'dan takes half of his tribe to other side, but then that portal starts closing. Due to this, half of the orcs are left in their world. Then we see Durotan's wife experiencing pain. Seeing this, his companion becomes angry that why did he bring his wife here in this condition? Then a baby is born, but that baby was dead. Gul'dan uses his powers and transfers a deer's soul into that baby. And the baby revives. Later we are shown Commander Luther and a smith. They receive a message from a place named Stormwind. It was someone has attacked the Stormwind. The king of Stormwind has called Luther. After it, Commander Luther sets out for Stormwind. He meets a magician there. Luther takes the magician wrong. He seizes him because Luther has told that he was beside many dead bodies. Luther asks the magician, who's he and why has he come here? To which that magician replies that huge trouble is approaching. You took me wrong, I'm not your enemy. Then Luther asks the magician, what's the trouble that you are talking about? The magician replies that, I was checking the dead bodies only to find this out. Luther allows the magician to check the bodies. A green-colored smoke rises up from that dead body. Luther gets scared and says that we should inform the king about this as soon as possible. Then both of them goes to meet Stormwind's king. After listening to them, the king asks Luther to bring a man. The man who was called, he was in fact Stormwind's guardian. He also had magical powers. Luther and the magician set out to bring that guardian. They tell everything to that guardian. He's told, king called him in the palace. Then the guardian uses his magical powers to leave from there. As he does this, they reach the palace immediately. When Stormwind's king sees the guardian, he becomes happy. He seeks help from him by telling him the whole situation. Then guardian suggests that they should investigate the place where that magician found the dead bodies. What if he get to know something by going there? Then they set out for that place with some soldiers, but orcs attack them and they start killing Luther's army harshly. Seeing it, guardian uses his magical powers. All orcs that got corrupt because of film green magic got killed. Orcs that didn't corrupt are not killed. Using their magic, the guardian becomes weak. Therefore they go back to their city. Durotan's companion attacks Luther. During this fight, Luther cuts the hand of Durotan's companion. It makes Durotan's companion run. Seeing everything, Durotan starts running from there. Then he sees Garona tied with chains there. He sets her free and she tries to run, but the magician seizes Garona using his magic. Luther and the magician were taking Garona to the king by imprisoning her. King asks Garona that, who are you? How did you come here? She says, we aren't from this world. We are here to take control over your world because our planet is vanishing. After it, king seeks help from Garona. He had realized that Garona doesn't like her tribe, therefore she doesn't join them. After it, king seeks help from Garona. He had realized that Garona doesn't like her tribe, therefore she doesn't join them. Then we see Durotan's companion. Gul'dan was about to sentence him to death as a punishment, because he got defeated by humans. Gul'dan asks Durotan's companion to sacrifice his soul for film magic. Durotan couldn't let his companion die, so he saves him. He says to Gul'dan, war isn't between us, Therefore you shouldn't kill people of your tribe." Hearing this, Gul'dan forgives Durotan's companion. Gul'dan says that they'll have to sacrifice more people in front of film magic to make him more powerful. He orders the orcs to bring more people. The next day, Durotan was talking to his friend about the situation. He says that Gul'dan's film magic are responsible for this destruction. Everyone in Stormwind will die if Gul'dan didn't stop. And Durotan says that we should take a step against him. His friend says that we aren't this powerful to go against Gul'dan. The next day, the king prepares Garona for this mission. Their queen gives a special knife to Garona saying that it'll help her in a difficult time. Then Garona comes to her tribe with Luther and Magician. Durotan sees them there but doesn't harm them. He says to Garona that he wants to make a deal with his team. "So, ask your king to meet me at the Black Mountain." The next day, King goes to meet Durotan with his army at the Black Mountain. They were making a plan to kill Gul'dan there. Gul'dan's people were spying on them. They attack King's men. Then the Guardian who is watching by standing at the mountains uses his magic. He creates a wall between humans and orcs. Then we see that the Luther's son is left behind the wall with orcs. He couldn't go to help people because the wall was so strong, but Durotan's companion kills him. Luther tries to save his son. Still he can't go on the other side of the wall. Garona and the Magician go to the mountain towards the Guardian. They see that the Guardian turns faint as a result of excessive usage of magic. The Magician picks up the Guardian and sees his eyes. He sees that his eyes also turned green because of film magic and he'll corrupt too. The Magician and Garona take him to a magical bridge. They lay him down going there and Garona leaves. To seek more information about magic, the Magician starts reading books, but then he sees someone there. He tells him that your Guardian is the person who helped to bring Gul'dan through magic here, so that orcs enter your city. The Magician tells this to Luther immediately. Hearing it, Luther also doubts Guardian. On the other side, we see Gul'dan's companion killing Durotan and his man. Because he betrayed orcs by helping the humans, the Durotan's friend helps Durotan's wife in escaping from there, so that she can save her child's life. But on the way, Gul'dan's companion seizes her. Then Durotan's wife puts her baby in a basket and it flows with water. But then the orcs and Durotan's wife indulge in a fight. Both of them kill each other. Guardian suggests the king that they should attack orcs, so that they can be killed. But Luther says to the king that we shouldn't. He asks that we have not enough army for war. After this, king announces the war, and put Luther in prison. On the other hand, Durotan challenges Gul'dan for a fight. He says that the winner will be the new leader of our tribe. After it, Durotan and Gul'dan gets into a huge fight. On the other side, we see Guardian, who starts using film magic. Here's the portal starts getting open once again, but Durotan and Gul'dan were busy fighting. Gul'dan sees that the Guardian has started his own work accompanying them. He should completely open the portal using the magic. Then he tricks Durotan in this fight. He breaks the rules and uses magic on Durotan and sacrifices his soul for film magic. In a short time, King's army also come there, where humans and orcs start fighting. Luther says to the Magician that we should stop the king to make things better. To which the Magician replies that we should stop Guardian before this, so that he can't help Gul'dan in opening the portal. On the other side, Gul'dan gets successful in opening the portal. Due to this, the remaining orcs of Gul'dan starts entering this world that didn't come before. Luther and the Magician go to the Guardian and defeats him after a fight. They stops the Guardian's magic and the portal starts closing. All other orcs remain unable to enter this world. The Guardian does something before dying. He opens another portal of something before dying. He opens another portal for the people who are imprisoned by orcs so that they can go home. Seeing the portal open, the king orders his army to take the prisoners to Stormwind. All soldiers follow his demand. They take all the prisoners to Stormwind safe and sound. But meanwhile, orcs killed a lot of people. Seeing this, King asks Garona to kill him before orcs kill him so that these orcs appreciate you on my death, so that you become the source of peace between humans and orcs. Garona didn't want to do this, but when she understands that this is necessary to normalize things, so he kills the king with the knife given by the queen. Seeing Garona doing this, all orcs take her to the Gul'dan. Gudrun gets impressed by Garona and admires her. When Luther comes there, he finds King dead with that knife. He immediately understands that it's done by Garona. Then Luther picks up King's body and starts moving. But Gudrun's companion fights with him and Luther kills him here. Then all orcs give him respect and disobeys Gudrun's order to kill him. Then Garona told Gul'dan that if you fight with your people then no one will obey your orders. After it, Luther reaches Stormwind Palace with King's body. Then we see Queen doing the funeral of the king. She announces the war against orcs. She makes Luther its leader. Then we see that someone has found Durotan's son. Here the movie ends. Thank you for watching. This is the end of the story. If you liked our video then subscribe. Soon we came with new movie story. If you have any queries or suggestions then please comment below. Thanks for watching.